Hey friends, welcome to the channel. We all want to learn things fast and we are always looking for a shortcut to success. In this video, I will share an excellent method of learning with you that has been proven useful. Let's find out how to learn faster, memorize more, and master your subjects to improve your grades. If you are new here, my name is Refat. I'm a lecturer based in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and on this channel, I share my journey with studying, law, and productivity. Richard Feynman is an American theoretical physicist known for his work in quantum mechanics. He received the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1965. However, he is also known as the Great Explainer because he was also a great teacher and he loved to explain complex things in simple terms to people. His method of learning is known as the Feynman Technique, which is famous for its amazing ability to learn things faster. He believed that if you cannot explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough. So there are two types of knowledge, knowing and understanding. And there's quite a lot of information gap between knowing and understanding. Maybe you know a formula, but you cannot apply it or have no idea why this formula is like this and not different. Then my friend, you actually do not understand it. You have memorized the language of it, but have no understanding whatsoever of what it means. This kind of memory is neither useful nor it retains in your brain. Here is the ground rule. You understand something well enough when you are able to break down and explain the concept to a 5-year-old. Okay, sometimes maybe it is not possible to explain a complex topic to a 5-year-old. In that case, at least if you are able to explain to your peers without using any jargons and they understand what you are trying to say, then you have learned it properly. So the focal point here is simplifications to the minute details and actually understanding the concept. Feynman also introduced a 4-step strategy to achieve this level of understanding. Let's look at those steps now. Step number 1 is just choosing what you want to learn. Just take a piece of paper or a document and write on top of it in the form of a question what you want to learn. Say for example, you want to learn what is gravity. So you write this question first. Step number 2 is to provide a simple and clear explanation. From your understanding, write in simple language what could be the answer to the question you just wrote. Say you have written that gravity is a force for which if we throw something up, it always comes down to earth. This is a simple and easy to understand explanation, but it still lacks information and the understanding is not complete. So there comes step number 3, which is to read your explanation and identify gaps in your understanding. You have to start asking questions like a 5-year-old. What a 5-year-old generally does is they are always curious and always asking why. So you know things come down to earth if you throw them up. But why? Why do they come down? Why don't they go up? Why does this force act in this way and not in any other way? Once you are done identifying the information gap, next comes the most critical step number 4, where you return to your source information, read it to understand what you didn't first time, find new sources to strengthen your understanding, and once you think you understood it enough, go back to step number 2 again to again simplify the concept from your understanding in plain and simple language. Say you have now written gravity is a force by which an object draws another object to its center. So your explanation is still simple, but why an object does that? Do step number 3 again and step number 4 again and keep repeating until at step number 3 you cannot identify any gap in your understanding anymore and all the why and how questions have been answered. This is when you have truly grasped the concept and moved on from knowing something to actually understanding it. By studying, not based on what you know or don't know, rather how much you understand or not, by strengthening your understanding by tackling all how and why questions, your learning experience has been transformed. You will now be able to explain that seemingly simple but actually quite complex topic in layman's language. You will not only be able to be an expert and teach well on that matter, your memory retention will also improve a lot and you are likely not to forget what you learned and understood using this technique. Richard Feynman was a genius himself and he told us how to be a genius too using his techniques. However, we always tend to watch and read contents about these amazing techniques because it's easy to consume, but as it is hard to create, because you have to put in the work to practice these techniques in real life, you never end up doing so. Therefore, here is an action that you can take. Take a piece of paper right now, take in a small topic or concept you have got to know recently but never truly understood, and start following these 4 steps. Write down the question, find out why and how it works. Just do this process once and you will be amazed with the result, I assure you. Then come back to this video and comment down below whether it actually worked for you or not. I would love to discuss that with you. If this was helpful and if you enjoyed this video, you can show your support for me by pressing the like button below and subscribe to the channel for more techniques like this one. I have also made this playlist for you with more amazing tips, so check this out too. Happy learning. Thanks for watching. See you later.